Good morning and welcome to a weekend edition of Take It Back to Me. I'm still your favorite girl Zainab. This morning we are live at Ajegunle, aka AJ City, and there's currently a town hall meeting going on now, but after which we're going to have a revolutionary walk around Ajegunle. Our comrade Omoyele Sowore, presidential candidate of AAC, is on his way down here, but before he comes to join us, let's see what's inside. Don't go anywhere, stay with me.
AAC! AAC! Take it back! Take it back! My name is Ada Francis. I've been in this movement since the new one, and there are some troubling issues I would like to be clarified about. Like the issue of grassroots campaign. What is Mr. President or the Take It Back movement doing to at least bring in more hands on decks in terms of bringing artists to perform and to create more awareness to the masses? Thank you very much.
When we say grassroots, we are talking about you and me. We are getting down to the people that matters. And you said you have been part of this movement for a while. My question is, what have you done within your circle of influence? Please answer.
AAC,
take it back.
I thank you for this privilege that you give to me to show my contribution towards the movement of Take It Back. I am the coordinator of Ajegunle of ECSTN, which is a European Commission for Democracy and Security in Nigeria, which we had our election on 1st of November. I believe I give my maximum and my team give our maximum support to Mr. President Sowore, of which he came out first in our election.
Thank you. My question is, what have you done within your circle of influence? What I mean is, those who have impacted within the environment, your living environment, those market women, the megad, the artisans, those people that cannot have the opportunity to vote on Android phone. That is our concern, and that is our grassroots movement. And this is what we have been doing. We have been training people right from time. We have developed coordinators that have trained other coordinators to be sub-coordinators. We have mobilizers, which we have deployed to all LGAs. As it is, going by the number of words that INEC had, we used it to develop a system that will work across every person. And now, what we intend doing once the campaign kicks off on the 18th of November is to give them supporting briefs, supporting materials, things that will get to those people in their own language and in the form of ways that they can understand and get this information which we are talking about directly to them. And by so doing, getting their words involved, what we are doing is to call on parents to please let your children, let your sons and your daughters that are of age register. Go to every ward, you will see something about AAC. The registration is free. And we will ensure them, we will build them to capacity, so that they will be able also to influence you and influence other people within their environment. This is how far we can go, and we will then do more as the time goes by. Thank you. Well, we first more questions while we are waiting for our participating members to be here. We have this, we will apply to answer those questions. you don't, like we said, we have talked about security, we pointed about power, we talked about infrastructure, we talked about corruption and police reform that is coming, talked about creating jobs for everybody, restructuring, which is which has been something that everybody has been talking about. We talked about healthcare, we talked about education, agriculture, which is what also what the chairman spoke about. Then the last one will be tourism and culture. Nigeria being a place of diversity. These are things, our agendas, which we intend to follow through to the letter. Okay, madam.
AAC,
Take it back.
AAC,
Take it back.
take it back.
Action.
So please, it's not that I'm trying to take you back to what we don't discuss about security. But there's something I want to echo on. We found out that most of these crises that is being carried out are being done by our youth. Yes. Is there a way people can sensitize them more on keeping away from violence? Most of them are our children. We try as much as we can to advise them and so. But when they go out there, they use this other fear group. Can you even find out that some of these intentional men, their children are part of them? What do you do to sensitize them more on staying away from violence? Because it gives us sleepless nights. Yes. Guys, the VP is going to show face pretty soon, I guarantee. So just be a little patient,
Thank you
please.
very much, ma'am. We appreciate when our parents talk to us. It's like you rightly said that most of these violence are being perpetrated and perpetrated by youth. And that is the truth. Religion is not perfect. Youth require empowerment. And so we look between the youth as a joy of the one we're coming in. And we find that all we can see is more hotels than schools, than hospitals. All the social infrastructures in this area will fail. And the youth must survive. Every child wants to eat, every child wants to feel the parent wants to, so they have to go and look for how to make money. Now, the people in power that are supposed to assist them have rendered them jobless. So they go by poisoning them, by giving them false belief and training them wrongly. Now, parenting also, where has parenting failed? Are we saying parenting has failed? That question is there for you to answer. Because a mother or the father should speak to their child, and the child is forced to listen. But when a parent expects that child to drink for him to eat, and doesn't question where that child gets that from, that is where issues come to. I am being direct and I am telling you because I see what is happening every day. I am also on the streets and I know. As much as we can, while influencing our parents, globally, while dishing out information, while speaking with them, there is one-on-one communication. Care group is a very strong agenda. Yes, the positive pairing makes a difference in the child that has a proper upbringing. So it goes back, for me, it goes back to parenting. Has parenting failed? It goes back to our leaders, the churches, the mosque.
Mr. George, the VP of AAC, is active and is going to address everybody soonest. It's a promise. Just please be patient. Thank you.
I am a youth. I grew up in Nigeria. I knew when that country gave us free exercise books. Free exercise books, free Bibles. I don't know who is outside Igbo or Yoruba. All I knew is that they were my friends and I grew up with them. Where did this diverse thinking coming from? Sometimes you think back home. It starts from the home. we all need to change our world. We have to start changing the way we think. The way we see each other, we have to start changing it. If we change it, the way we talk, the way we relate with each other, and not when a parent and a parent is quarreling, he tells my child, don't bring that child, don't bring that woman, don't bring that man, he is bad. A 4-year-old child doesn't know who is bad or right. He doesn't know Igbo or Yoruba. But if you poison that child will grow up becoming this way. And that is the truth. It starts from the home. I am telling you straight on, not as politics, I am telling you the reality of life. Is that true? And we ourselves, when we are with ourselves, when we are in the day panel, we are hanging out, we are doing different things, what do we communicate? How do we communicate? Are we positive thinking? Are we positive mental in our thinking? What are our thoughts? That's another thing. The social environment, what do we give? What do you see? And this is what we are doing. We are engaging people in all faiths. We are engaging church leaders, we are engaging our pastors, we are engaging the teachers that we know. We are even engaging the road safety, people which we saw the road. And they are becoming agents of change. And this is what we are looking at. Positive mindset. So that tomorrow nobody will call your son and say, take 10,000 and go and kill your mother. He will tell the person, please you bring your mother first. That is the thinking. Nobody will call them and say, hey, go to the street and disrupt the environment. No. Starts from the home. And we as parents will enforce. There is no child that is older than parents. Every child will listen. If you preach good fruits, your child will get good. And although that the society will train, certainly there are so many structures in the society that will put them at right. Good people meet good people. Bad people, yes, they meet bad people. Then at the same time, everybody has a conscience to know what is good from bad. And you should be realistic in your thinking. Madam, thank you. We are open to more questions.
In addition to what we said,
Roger that, Aaron.
we still have a role to play.
We are currently in Ajegunle, where there is a town hall meeting at the moment, and after we are going to have a revolutionary walk.
Today, the population in China is over 1 billion. Yet they were able to put their system in order. It is also important to the lack of our government to provide enough jobs for us. So what is China doing? They're going into electronics and providing phones, and at the point every family has a son or a girl that can assemble this phone. And the government takes it at the point of giving on themselves to sell to the neighboring country. And after they go away in the neighboring country, they are then to Africa now. So there are things that we can also do that our government can invest abroad. And before we know, we can take to our neighboring countries. Because what made most of the youth to get involved in those activities was because of unemployment. To a guy, no matter how long at most, going out to do all that, the idea they will get to him is 5,000 naira, which might just be once or twice in a month. But if he or she is able to get a job where they will be collecting 70 monthly, he will or she will think
Thanks, Rosa. Hi, Rezi.
And also plan on how to live better to make a meaningful impact to the environment. So it's also public that to the government. That's why we're also here today. We have many resources in Nigeria. I remember the last time our governor, Mr. Sowore, visited the East, and he said the way they produce all this shoe, it was like, we can make things from this, produce the best quality in Nigeria, and export to the neighboring country, Cameroon, Niger, put on Ghana and the rest. And that is what China is doing. That is what all the also called Western countries we're talking about they are doing. They think beyond their country. One of the reasons why we are here today, because for Nigerians to move forward, the right people must be in the right position. And finally, those who have a position now, of the truth, they are putting in their best.
say things that they are best, it's not even good for us. Not talk of being better. And that's why we're saying it is time for us. Find yourself we are the leaders of tomorrow, but our tomorrow is today. I believe you get a point of what I'm saying. The parents have the work to do. The government has the work to do. We have to work hand in hand to make Nigeria great. And I can still be sure that again, Nigeria will be great come 2019. We'll take over power.
Take it back.
Thank you.
Wema bus stop. Stanley Bank, Wema bus stop at Jegunle.
Somebody asked, what do we think to do about the road?
Mr. Sowore was stuck in traffic, but I believe he's around.
Good road is not
Hi, Fame. Thank
benefit,
you.
it's what you deserve. It's your right. Your right. Everything which you are saying here is your right. You deserve good roads, moderate roads. But now bringing it down to your environment, what do we do about this? Well, I cannot say anything about Ajegunle and his environment. But I know that there is a plan for all the roads in Lagos to be fixed. And I'm sure when we come to power by God's grace in 2019 February, all these things will be a thing of the past. You will have properties where you can actually fix, and all these mega trucks will be in a better place, and the systems will work. The waterways, the railways will all work. And when they work, this will be a thing of the past. Another thing you will sure of is light. We have promised you that there will be green solutions, renewable energies. For industries, yes, they can go on grids. But for households, you will use things that will not cause health issues for you. These are all plans.
IFM, I promise the VP is active and you shall meet with him in a live stream tonight.
It's easy for other people to see it. But believe you, we are working on a better Nigeria for you and for me. Thank you very much. Do we have more questions, please? Do we have more questions, please? Are we saying there is no question? Like everybody is okay with the environment? Or that we are all happy that we are here? Please ask us the questions that you want.
Please turn on your post notification so you can know when we come live.
Presidential aspirants, good afternoon, pastors, bishops, my fellow Nigerians, I greet you all protocol observed. My name is Eugene Carlo, and I live within this environment. My question is, from the look of things in this country, the political setup, I would say the only parties, the only political structures that are more visible is, let me say, the APC or the PDP. Now, if there is a third force, which I believe there should be a third force, we cannot leave the politics of Nigeria before these two parties alone. There should be a third force. And you see that the Nigerian politics is filled up with, it's just a money politics. So what is the strength of this party. What are we doing, to match up, not in terms of finance now, but with physical strength? Look at the population here. I've been here before. They gave us 9 o'clock, we came 9, we stayed up to, I think, we finished 11 before I left. So a call just came to me now, I came back. Personally, I would love to see a third force. So what is the strength of this party? What is the strength of the aspirant? How will this campaign, what is the pace of the campaign? The force of the campaign, so as to make the people understand that it is not only two political parties. There is another aspirant. We have been hearing others, others. We say article, the ruling party and others. So who are the others? Who will make it the third force? What is the strength? What is the party doing now to, enforce itself on the masses, so that the masses will buy the idea that we will make it from 2019. Thank you. I don't know whether my question, I don't know how to. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Wow. I should say what I think. So I will also bring inside this thing. Say everybody gets order. And put some questions, good make order answer, so that you already know we will talk with you to that is where it is. But to throw a little light from my own point of view as Lagos State Secretary, what I know is that if there is a third force, that word, the third force is that is another party apart from PDP and APC. I'm sure AAC is that third force. In another year, Sowore, maybe na Sowore in another year, then Sowore na that third force. That is if there is. And eventually, the point will be that there will be AAC and the rest. Because for me, PDP and APC are equals to 0. But AAC takes over the whole Nigeria. Structures. What is structures? People see structures in different things. And that is it now. Structure to you, I may not understand what you mean by that. Then I will tell you, truly speaking, that we are known in every local government. We are known in every ward. We are known in the market area. We are known in the beer parlor where people sit down and drink and discuss. We are known at big places, social level. You name it. We are known in every strata. If you say this is a tree and it has different branches, I can tell you categorically, say AAC did every step. So I don't understand structure again if we are not there. But how impactful have we been? It is by you, sir, coming to tell us that you want to help us to work more. Don't sit back and expect us to do the thing. Because the truth about it is that Nigeria belongs to me and you. I say this thing no dey work. You sef agree say no dey work, but it's down whole time. Yeah, the little wey my power reach, na I go do na, abi? Now if you join me, that means we'll be able to do it better. And that is why we are here today. To call you into it. So that you talk to your son, you talk to your wife, you talk to your sister, you talk to your circle of influence, that is your immediate circle of influence. So that they understand what AAC is all about. What this third force which you are looking for is all about. Not the third force that Obasanjo talked about. get that thing which you want to use bigger these other people. By you joining hands with us, we can make that difference to achieve that purpose. And also, you are also part of it. And that makes you take ownership of this party. And once you take ownership of this party, believe me, you have a say. And if anything you want us to do, because you are part of it, it will be done. Thank you very much.
AC, take it back, action. Let me come in our language. I'm not that good to speak it, but I will try. This is ACC. Thank you, Baba, for blessing. God will bless you. APC still don't get structure. PDP don't get structure. They are structured and money. And like yesterday, I heard when they are calling people to come and be their member. And when you agree, they give you 5,000 naira. And that is what they know, madam. So APC did not have any structure. PDP did not have any structure. People will be going, places have been going to, people have been talking to. I tell them, when it is time for election, they will not put you carrying on give you stay in the front. After they don't put more money for your pocket. So what I do is say, if I realize this guy's an account, I will try and see people when they close to land and pull them. And when they come and bring them to AAC. And by the time we begin to talk, we say, we go destroy all of them, we say, we go destroy all of us, what about this one? We say, my younger brother, what did they do there? What I'm doing that, we say, the one who they collect, make them return, so that they don't go free work for them. AAC, PDP, they don't get structure. They are structured as the money where they invest in. But what we are trying to do, as a separate and good political party, was to actually go to the ground and convert people. We are here today, so that APC, they will have give money out, and they will have brought people all the way from Lagos State down here. So that they will be making it to believe as if everybody when they are doing fellows, they are back. What is man now? On the back of those people, we will come from Bosofesa, we come from Badagry. Far places where we say, election at the bottom, we can don't look as if we will be counting a million people here. Believing that the whole Nigerian people come alive. That is the propaganda that we play with our politics. But we actually want the real people on ground. Today you might know this number and say we are not that much. Don't worry, weeks to come you will be surprised. So now our people, that is what we actually want. We want to see the real people, the organic member of the party, not the one that they are being motivated by money. AAC is the only party that has structure in Nigeria as of today. Why am I saying that? We did not. Day before yesterday, they called a political meeting. We are less than 3 months where the all state chairman are to meet, and we actually have party state chairman in all those states, including Abuja. And in Lagos, we have representatives in all the whole of 20 local governments and 56 local council development areas. But because we are not coming to meet people and say, I got to let money be our party, it's looking as if we are even the only political party that has structure. Before now, people don't believe what APC are talking of this, I'm sorry for saying this with article. Until it was time for the final election and they realized it was giving $99,000, so people moved down there. So one move them money. But that is not what we are not talking about giving that money now. Don't be money matter when we talk. We are actually talking about having the real member on ground. And it is only AAC that have that structure we always ask for on call. AAC!
Well, thank you very much.
AAC, take it back. Action. Thank you very much. I think I'm a member from today.
Thank you very much.
You see,
That's great, sir.
I came from, I relocated all the way from Abuja to Lagos. As at 2014, I was in Abuja. During those days, most of our people that registered, they refused issuing us PVC cards, so we couldn't vote. You know what they did? They used our voters card to share to all these Alamajiris and the rest of them in the north. So, I now decide that I will register here. I registered here again. That was sometimes in August. They said we should come September to collect our card. Went. The card was not ready. I went again, yes, last month. The card was not ready. They told us in December. I don't know whether they want to give us, whether they don't want to give us. I don't know. But what I'm saying is that Nigerian politics, when we were queuing up here for registration, most of the young boys there, young youths, I was trying to sensitize them. They said no. Say if anybody give them money, that's the person they will vote for. That is Nigerian politics for you. I try to talk sense into them. They say, okay, I beg, leave that one. Anybody that gives us money, if I see 2,000 naira, this one where they vote, where they collect now, that's the language they say. Money for hand, your vote. That's all. That's the language in this place. That is the language. So what am I saying? It is left for us. We have a very big task ahead of us to do. I'm saying this so that everybody here will know that there's a very big task for us ahead of us. It's not enough, maybe you people coming telling us, it is for us now, like you say, to carry out the work. I don't belong to any political party. Like I said, maybe I've never even voted in Nigeria. I've never voted for once. So this is my fault. And I know that when we queue up for that voting, for that BBC card, a lot of people there have never voted for once. A lot of people, this recent voters registration, a lot of people came there to register because they know that what is happening in Nigeria now, they want to be a part of the next election. So it is our duty. We have a primary task to convince people now that these two people, that you see from PDP to APC, from APC to PDP, from PDP to APC, the same group of people. So we have a very big task ahead of us. I want to say so that people around us here will know. Don't come here maybe today because you hear maybe this man is not. Then at the end of the day, you still have somebody at the back. So let us somebody.
Thank you very much, sir, for your contribution. We welcome our presidential aspirant, Mr. Stephen Omoyele Sowore, our presidential candidate. Thank you very much. You all welcome. Please take your seats. Please come inside the space. We have spaces. We're about to kick off for the address. Beside that one is a song.
And when I see the logo, I actually said a new song is writing in Nigeria. AAC, take it back. I also go ahead and said that's too hard. Start for the two previous party we have. And no matter how bad you are, your hand cannot block the rays of the sun. What am I saying? APC and PDP cannot block the rays of this new signing writing song. AAC, take it back. I don't want to take much of our time. I know we are here before now, and a lot of what have been on ground. The moment we are waiting for it here already, here in the house is the national chairman of AAC, African Action Congress, the conventional of Take It Back movement, the presidential candidate of AAC, the president of our president Sobi, Mr. Stephen Omoyele Sowore. You are welcome, sir. Was for us to know what we stand for. There is a person in the scripture, I'm not here preaching as a pastor. He said, how can they know if you have not had someone to go out and preach to them? That is the reason why we are here today. Any doubt you're having, anything that is bothering you, question or whatever, at that time when they will ask you a question, show it to the house so that you know how prepared we are. And you'll be able to judge by yourself whether we are capable or not. But the truth, we are more than able. I want to clapping of friends as I welcome our convener.
AAC, take it back, action. Take it back, action. I am very happy to be your midst in AJ City today. This is Ajegune, right? Yes. And we are in Lagos, and by extension, we are supposed to be in Nigeria. But Nigeria is not a country that anybody can be proud of. Of course, we have arrived at the reason why Nigeria was recently designated as the poverty capital of the world. We have seen genetic poverty that we have never seen before on our way here. We have seen punitive poverty. We have seen social and economic poverty. We have seen political poverty. All of these things created by wicked leadership. I don't want to waste your time. This is the reason why I came here. Ajegune, when we win next year, is going to become the reason for Nigeria to have what we call urban renewal. There is no way we can renew Nigeria without starting from Ajegune. This is the place we have to start from if we want to renew the urban centers in Nigeria, by extension the continent of Africa. Ajegune has done a lot, even though the government has not paid any attention to Ajegune. Ajegune became the social renewal or renaissance space for Nigeria. People who were abandoned, people who have been disenfranchised, people who have been abused, took Nigeria from a country run by non-entities to a country where there is intellectual products, content coming out of this place. So the best music that has been received by the world in the last 20 years out of Nigeria came from Ajegune. So whereas our leaders are running after oil for the Niger Delta region, Ajegune has been giving Nigeria billions of dollars from the brain of the people of Ajegune through music. Wetin I dey tell you now be say na this place. And yes, where they don't reject, where they don't abuse, where they don't mistreat, now where they hold this country together. when our leaders don't fail finish, now the children when they not send go school, now them carry microphone come, they make everybody we don't even know where Nigeria they recognize say one country there where people get sense, where they pick take and they sing, where everybody come they ask say where that Ajegun themselves there. Interestingly, now the people of the Niger Delta region, where they take oil from when they displace. Now come they live for Ajegun level. Not be lie. Are we alive? No. Anybody here will come from Ilaje? We can raise up your hand. Anybody will be security for inside the house? Urobo. Right? Or Urobo. Robero. Isoko. Ijo. They all of Puna. And then full here. Now they produce the oil when Nigeria gets. When they're not giving her anything, when I come stay for Lagos, they're not giving her anything. Now children won't carry Nigeria as the leader don't destroy them. Now children will come make Nigeria they work as of today through music. So in the last 20 years, now this Ajegun will produce some of the best Nigerians will give Nigeria recognition. And the thing where they talk to say if we want to rebuild Nigeria, the foundation must be built inside this Ajegun. If we want to renew our urban areas, the foundation must start from this Ajegun. We must move Kirikiri prison, come on from Ajegun, bring Kirikiri University. We must remove trailers where they block the roads. You understand? Come replace them with dual carriageway for every street where they for Ajegun. Yeah. We must remove all the bad houses where they for Ajegun. Come bring federal housing for Ajegun. Not be one way we go bring people of Ajegun, but now the people of Ajegun we go to stay for there. Yeah. So now son where I be. My name is Omoyele Sowore. Myself, I come from Niger Delta region from Ondo State. I be Joe Akoi for Ondo State. Now our people, now break my leg, now then they put out together. Then I will begin waka again. Now that place where I come from. But not be the reason why I come here be this. The reason why I come here today now is say our leaders they don't destroy this country. Now only wicked leaders now will they see for Nigeria. People will not get interest of now or mind, and then they run this country. Since 1960, where white man don't come up from Nigeria, white man do his own, wicked us finish. They come hand us over to our own people, where we even wicked past white man. This area where we did for this Ajegun, and the way white man live at Papa, I is still there. They don't add anything to ram, they destroy them. Anybody for what we get pots, they live around pot, they prosperous, they will get money because the money where the pot they generate. Now the people where they for the area where they supposed to spend the money on first before they even give out to the federal government. Part of the thing where I go do any time when we become president, next year we will become president whether they like it. This what we now see now billions of dollars that they generate from there. 13% of what we generate as custom and exercise from the custom and from the port will go to the people of Ajegun. Now they hear me so? Yes, so we go put I say, make I repeat them again. This port will not get it better pass first we get oil. Yes, it better pass crude oil because the money where they generate from this port. It better pass the money where they generate from some of the oil wells where they for Niger Delta. What thing happen we say the profit where they make for port, they don't give una a single part of it. But now we wake up, they inhale the poison where they come from the port. These are genuine people. Now two ways where they take poison now. They can explain now. All the trailers where they enter come carry something from port. They poison the way they for this area. Now hear me. All the sheep where they come from outside, where they get smoke in the poison as well. Then there's what we call noise pollution. You shall not be sleep because of activities where they are around now. So when I come, they propose to say the same way where would they give Niger Delta people 13% derivation of their resources? The people where they live around this port area must get 13% of their own derivation from the profit where would they make from the Nigerian that amount where we will take do urban renewal. And I talk and say right now, the only thing where they popular for here na Kirikiri prison. Are they alive? And are the children of poor people now they put for the prison. For this place, they say they arrest person for wandering for Ajegunle. Police will just see they go accuse you of wandering. Carry go Kirikiri. I talk and say, when I become president next year, we go replace Kirikiri prison with Kirikiri University. We go replace them with Kirikiri secondary schools. We go send our children to school. We go give our children scholarship through the 13% derivation where they make from the port, where will come to the people. We don't they suffer for this neighborhood. Everything where I talk, I take my hand and hit my chest. Now we go do.
So you don't do it before.
I don't do it before. And I don't do it again.
I former student union president.
Yes, I've been going University of Lagos from 1989 reached 1994. Now we fight for June 12. Fight for Abiola, fight for democracy before all these morons come take over our democracy. As we day here now, who are the two people who want to run for office? Atiku and
lifeless one.
Atiku na armed robber. Buhari na lifeless man wey no even get WAEC certificate. Yesterday, listen now. Yesterday, WAEC come enter Ropo with Nigerians again. Go bring another WAEC certificate for Buhari. They call am attestation certificate. I don't look dictionary, check Google, look everywhere. Which one be attestation certificate again? If person even be tell yourself, say bring a certificate where you go get. If you learn to be hairdresser, you go get certificate. If they no wan give you certificate, they go give you testimonial. Which one be attestation certificate? Is it a combination of testimonial and certificate? It's not a lie to us. Let them just come and say Buhari no get WAEC certificates. We go understand. We go pardon am. You can say the man forget to write in WAEC or is they too dull to write WAEC. But these are Ajegunle. People there we write WAEC. They don't even they talk and say they write WAEC. People even get there here we get degree certificate. Guys dey for inside this room with me and them go University of Lagos. They don't carry am for face. So wetin come be Buhari wey you no fit produce WAEC certificate. Every election cycle they will carry one certificate come. This one na the upgrade of 419 wey dem do yesterday. University of Cambridge and Cambridge University na organize the exam. If Buhari wan collect am, they dey just give me letter of authority. I go London help am collect the certificate come from Cambridge. Even na there wey dey go hospital, or make you ask one of the doctors wey dey treat am say, my certificate dey for London, go na help me collect am, so that I go fit show am to Nigeria, not be this wuru wey dey go do. And because they no even sabi do the thing well, they come carry a picture wey don reach 72. Look for certificate wey dem do for 1960 something wey na Buhari wey be the this man not come up from lifeless president to Yahoo president. Anyways, but when we begin talk about serious things, this country as it is so must become great from next year. All of now when they sit down for here, on our lifetime, Nigeria must become a different country. They beat me and they talk about Atiku. Now I don't understand say 60% of the profit when they make for this Apapa war, and Atiku they make them. Now no? Yes. So Atiku now get intels. Now intels where they process most of the containers where they come up from here. So this block, when they block this road, Atiku block them up. But they no go tell you, and them get all these trailers, all these containers, and them get time because now them get intels. wey dey block am. Before you know am, one day, that's why una suppose cry out. Maybe una go need to protest, because if una no dey careful, one day one trailer go fall down wey get petrol. Una lis ten. I know say e don happen, but the one wey dey come, make una no let am happen. E go fall, petrol go catch fire with gasoline, gasoline go catch fire with gas, e go catch fire with diesel. Before you know am, this place e fit burn the whole of this Ajegunle. And if they burn Ajegunle, this government no care. This government no care about if everybody wey dey for Ajegunle die. The next day they go sell Ajegunle, divide them among themselves. In fact, inside they pray say make something bad happen to una for this place, so that they go fit take over una land. They don't suck una blood finish, but they won't suck the land, distribute among themselves. So that is why I dey here to come talk to una. But we need to talk true to ourselves too, because some of our parents, our papa and mama, our brothers, they see they make mistake. I see they hear some young people for this Ajegunle, they vote for, they say they want to vote for Buhari. Some young people for this Ajegunle, they think they be articulators. Now, una future and the future of our children, now they want to finish once and for all with that. I beg, may we join hands together. Vote for young person wey head correct, wey get WAEC certificate. Na 2 WAEC certificate I get. Na 2 times wey I write WAEC. One time I no pass, I no dey shame. I go back again, I write am again. Most of una now, some of una write WAEC even 3 times. Nobody dey shame for that one. If you no pass first time, maybe you go back. Take it back. Action. But not only WAEC I get, I can't go University of Lagos. I get degree, BSc. Not be bullshit school certificate too. This one Bachelor's of Science. Yes. And after that, I've been traveling abroad. I go do masters for public administration. So somehow my brain dey work. Very well. So why Nigeria will come to vote for person wey no get brain, wey no go school, wey no know 2+2, wey no even fit find a certificate at the age of 76. So, and not be say we hate old people, because some of that day wey be say una old pass me. We no hate old people. We no hate old people, because when we come into office, we go take care of una well. But we hate old ideas wey don fail Nigeria for all these years. Na the thing wey we hate be that. All of una wey be our papa, our mama, we are going into office to come and help you, so that you go live life wey go make you live long. So that go see una children become somebody, and our children go become somebody for una lifetime. Na the thing wey una deserve, na the thing wey Nigeria deserve be that. Na make us run for office as President of Federal Republic of Nigeria through our party, African Action And they talk and say nobody knows us. Na lie. People know us well. And God knows us. And una know us because una know person wey e head correct, abi? Yes, sir. And the other people wey dey talk say una know, una never see them before, and una no go ever see them. Buhari no go ever come to this Ajegunle to come see you. Atiku no go ever come visit Ajegunle to come see you. And any president of Nigeria wey no know the problem of Nigerians, how e go fit solve am? Not possible. But we, as we dey here so, na Abuja where I dey come from, straight, as I land like this, that will become Ajegunle. But the thing where our eyes see for road, not be small things. To reach this Ajegunle, that's the way they go Ghana, don't go come back. You see be on our road to Ajegunle. You come to wonder, say, why be say as na the suffer reach for this country? Una never tire. This suffering never tire una. This poverty wey dey go on for this country never tire una. Una no wan live well like other people dey live for other places. Even if they don't say you don't want to live like Obodo Oyibo people, at least we fit live like Ghanaians now. Some of them dey go Benin Republic for here. Life better pass Nigeria for Benin Republic. And na we wey dey supply them electricity. Life better pass those of Nigerians for Ghana, for Togo. Wetin we come do them? Wey life come dey like this. Una no get lights, una no get water, una no get schools for una children. If una sick, una no get hospital to go to. Una no get library for where to study. Una no get food to chop. But where we say other countries every night they throw away food every night because then the food don't spoil. Nigeria just common food to chop. I don't get. So say now the same people wey come create hunger for the country now go dey vote for every time. So na the reason wey we carry ourselves come preach to una. If una go require make we beg una, make we beg, make una please no vote for bad people wey dey destroy the country. Now we come tell una say our mumu don do, and this mumu wey don do. I be say we will never vote for Mumu president again. Whether the Mumu come from Niger Delta or it come from Daura or it come from Adamawa, Nigeria no go vote for Mumu president again. And we no go vote for thief to come to thief our future. Or the people wey destroy the past no fit do better for now for the future. That is the reason why we say we will come visit una today. I dey happy they tell me say most people wey dey here they be pastors. Abi not be true? God don answer Nigeria prayer. Amen. But we need to come up from our knees. Sometimes God don answer prayer but people still dey pray. God said don't come out, go another country, go answer their prayer. Go now come up from your knee because God don answer prayer several times. But if you not come up from your knee, that prayer wey God don answer, it no be happen. Wanna come up on our name, wanna carry on our PBC, wanna help us talk to everybody, wanna know our children, on our husband, on our wives, even your family members where they from where una come from. Say, una don't meet this young person, we come talk and say, Nigeria feel better next year, we go make them better pass as it is so. We no one get Nigeria, where we say the only thing we better for Nigeria, now I better pass my neighbor, where they kill people. We want Nigeria where we say we are not going to use generator again for our lifetime. We want to provide correct electricity. We want Nigeria where we say we are going to secure. Police not going to be somebody where they come harass una, but it will be person where they protect una. Somebody want harm. We want Nigeria where we say roads go there everywhere. Nyapu nyapu. We want Nigeria where we say we go put people where they steal our money, but inside killing not be innocent people where we dey for there. We want Nigeria where we say our children will get jobs. If they graduate from university, they get jobs where they commensurate with their degrees. We want Nigeria where we say food go dey, nyapu nyapu, everybody go to chop like this, so they una go tire. We want Nigeria where we say justice go dey. We want Nigeria where we say fairness go dey. We want Nigeria where we say the resources wey belong to una we go spend am on una. We want Nigeria where we say if una send una children to school, government go dey give the children study allowance. We wan give anybody wey enter university study allowance of 100,000 naira per semester. We want to increase salary of workers from 18,000 to 100,000 per month. We want to allocate 100,000 naira each to take comot pikin wey no fit go primary school, force am to go send primary school. For my own time, make I no lie to you now. Anybody wey no send the children go school, police go arrest am. It go dey compulsory for you to let your children go school, so that in the future your children go fit take care of. But government must build schools wey una children fit go to. The school where Buhari pikin dey go, Atiku pikin dey go, na that school where I go send una children go. Amen. Na the thing wey we wan create for Nigeria. Me wey dey here, I be fisherman for Eseodo. When I dey young, I mean dey fish before I go school. But the thing wey make me go school na because I wan know bring free education come our area. That's right. That free education wey dey wey make me go school, I go bring am come una area too when I come back. So that the children of nobody go become somebody. If you don't know anybody or somebody or anywhere at the top, na the thing wey we dey plan for Nigeria of the future. So the thing wey I want to do wey I never do before, since they say una dey religious people, na dey pray. Una close una eyes, una imagine the Nigeria wey una never see before. Everybody una close una eyes, close una eyes. Imagine Nigeria wey you wan see. One una wan see, una close una eyes. Imagine Nigeria wey you wan see for future.
Photo dey pass for all.
Una imagine am. Make una close your eyes, transport yourself outside this poverty wey una dey. Una come imagine the Nigeria wey una wan see for future. Now close your eyes, so everybody will not close their eyes, not to be see different Nigeria. That's the one wey dey una go dey see o. Una open eye now. So I won't end now for there. Make I take question. Before I take question, I won't ask anybody wey close their eyes. Imagine among our mama wey dey for here. No, na just tell us for broken English. Even na Yoruba or Robo, we get interpreters for here. Or Naija. Say which Nigeria wey una imagine for the future wey different from this place una dey. I want make I see your hand go up. As you don't close your eyes, open am. Anybody? Oya, put mama. Which Nigeria you want see for future?
Take it back. AAC.
Take it back.
Take it back.
Action.
The Nigeria I saw myself and my children get on board because I know that very soon. Maybe one thing happen. I saw a beautiful area where they have good road, children playing in a very neat environment with flowers. In a neat environment with flowers, eating on a very good table with good food.
Yes.
Not junk food or any food that is just cook anyhow.
Yes.
Like me, the area I'm living is very bad. I live in that one area of Orege here, inside Paco. And we march for the so the new Nigeria I'm seeing is a better one with third road like that of Ghana, American city, neat city, and I pray it will come to pass.
Amen. Anybody wey wan tell us Nigeria wey dem see, our mama don give us correct. Any other person dey? Thank you so much. The Nigeria wey you talk about, not be Nigeria of your dream, na Nigeria wey we dey bring come Ajegunle next year. Where we say you no go dey match poto before you enter your bed. Where we say you no go dey pass gutter, dey close your nose where you dey chop. Where we say you go wake up, you need to queue up to use toilet. Where we say you go dey live for place where you no fit flush toilet. No be the kind Nigeria we dey look for be that. That Nigeria na the Nigeria wey go be of the past. Na make our movement, call our movement, take it back. We wan take our country back, fix am, so una dey live for Nigeria of una dream, the one wey una close una eyes see just now. So before we go, because we still one match, abi? Yes. We still one match. Anybody get So I get the permission of our team to recognize our leaders and we make it possible. I beg. As I mentioned their names, know that give them rounds and rounds of applause. Bishop Simeon Chilaka, the Nigeria National President. Thank you so much. Bishop Achako. Wow, this is your. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Bishop Achako in the house. Thank you, Bishop. Reverend David John, Pan Chairman. Reverend, thank you so much. Pastor Ethel Nadi, PFL Chairman, Ajegule. Apostle Maduka Chris. Apostle Maduka Chris. Apostle Success Sunday. Success Sunday. Thank you, Apostle. Pastor Undu John. Pastor Undu John. Thank you so much, Pastor. Reverend Dr. Bassi. Reverend Dr. Bassi in the house. Give me a round of applause. Thank you, Reverend Dr. Pastor Charles Anukam. Thank you, Pastor. We cannot also conclude this without giving a big shout out to our brother here, our activist and very intellectually sound, fearless, courageous Jeff Johnson. I want to use this opportunity to apologize to you. He was supposed to be running for Federal House of Reps, but somehow EPs and enemies of progress did not submit the form on time, and we couldn't put him in there. But he had agreed graciously. Say any capacity we want to give him a class captain, he will take care of this area. So he's running as a member of House of Assembly. He don't start off as 2. So, and we know say this one, the election said we don't count him. The guy don't win already. You don't need to talk. He don't win.
Oh, yes, or no.
Oh, T-Wale.
Take it back.
Take it back.
KPK.
What's the name? So you are State Assembly, you are running for Lagos State House of Assembly as well. Thank you. These are our people who are looking at, when I look them well. This one is not the people where these are vibrant young people. We go fix in an area and we're going to work with them as President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. AAC! Take it back! Take it back! You get waiting and they talk for Ibadan. And ọ̀dọ́ ló lè ṣe dáadáa. Ọ̀dọ́ ló lè ṣe dáadáa. Say na young people wey fit do am, take it back. So, shey we go take questions?
Yes, questions.
If anybody get questions, but maybe we do am quick because we still wan waka for una area because na our area be this. We wan make our people see us. Make we discuss, make dem see us, make we know say we want kiss Ajegule of the old bye today. When we come back next time, now street lights, correct roads, schools. Now we're going to see. Ajegule not reach waiting Nigeria fix up like this. Everybody going to wonder say Ajegule be this. So as we will win next year, so that they take picture of old Ajegule because now we will see them again. And the new ones we will do when we win. And I mean, I know they play. That make me come here today. I come from Abuja. Come here today. Ajegule must become the new best city. Yes. It will become AJ new city.
Yes.
From next year. Digital everywhere. Now with even Wi-Fi itself will come there for streets. But they not be lying. I mean now. We will bring everybody with because now don't try for this country as now the some are rich. Now they ask the children when they sing songs where they uplift Nigeria all over the world.
We play ball.
Now they play soccer. Yes. Everybody where they leave Nigeria, now from here they come. People where they destroy Nigeria, now from outside here, they come. So this is your time. Thank you, AJ City.
Question.
Take it back. Balowe. Alikoji. Balowe. Take it back. My amiable president, you are my president. And thank God I'm doing this movement more than 6 months now.
Before it turns to party.
But the question I want to ask is, I was a bit surprised. When he told us Mr. Jeff is not going for the year. Because I take what me for the as a way. It's being destabilized by those people in our support. Seriously, I would love to say that. Because the only talent they recognize here is the ability to shoot them. They are not giving us the future we need. So I was a little bit disappointed for him not going to that way. But we need someone to help us in that way. Because with my little understanding, I think anything that is coming from Abuja comes straight to the realm before coming down to Lagos State. And we need that. Because APC and people are putting that for us. They are killers. I'm sorry to say that. They are really killers. And shackles me a lot. So I want to know what's the solution to that. What do you have to say for us? AC,
thank you so much. I apologize on behalf of the party. It was because we have a new party. The people who were processing that application did not do it the proper way on time, and we lost a golden opportunity. But here is what I will tell you: you are trying to vote for Jeff Joshua as the House of Assembly member, but when we become the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, this man, when I see here, will become minister. Yes, we go come even high pass House of Rep member. So, when I just vote for us, vote for him. That vote we get, now just placeholder. When we become president, now the people wey go dey work for Nigeria be this. So the position we go get, it don already dey secured. We go even better pass person wey dey go House of Rep. So just make sure say we win the election. Anything wey Jeff needs, he go get am at the federal level. Maybe na Jeff say we come replace Fashola as Minister of Works. Not me talk am o, but it fit happen. Watch out for the logo. So for election day, our logo na the two hands. Just watch out for am. And the advantage wey we get be say either we go be first or second party. I think the second. No, we are second now. No, we are second now. We produce the ballot paper wey they go produce now. We go be number 2. It go dey easy before now. We go dey find APC. For inside down, PDP dey down. Now we dey for top. No waste your time. Just use your thumb print am for the two parties wey get two hands. Una go home, go rest, so that we go win the election. Begin fix Nigeria immediately. If we get any other question, yes,
Any questions? Please, I want to quickly ask a very brief question. In Nigeria today now, the most profiting business now is police going about harassing innocent youths. And then to own a laptop in Nigeria now is a crime. It's an offense. SARS will just pick you. If you are good looking, you are a fraudster and all of that. So what is your plan? Because I know that you've answered this question, time to that number. But for the benefit of the people who are here, who also have such in mind to ask, what is your plan concerning SARS and our irresponsible police?
Yes, thank you. Make you add your own question.
Sir, first of all, I want to thank you and commend you for saying that you passed the road to get to this place. So you've seen how the roads are. Because the other time our papa from Abuja went to Semen. They were waiting for him to follow road, to follow helicopter. So problem there. Thank God we saw it. So my question is this one now.
Why?
My question is, like you have answered our daddy Jeff's one, want to ask about women too.
Yes.
Our mama Aisha Buhari said that we should always support women and children. Yes. Now in AAC, as women, what is our own stand? Because we want to be vibrant,
yes,
and known and seen for action.
Thank you so much.
Take it back.
The question about police, I don't talk about many times. The first thing when I go do for office, when I reach office now, I will abrogate SARS. I go ban SARS from what class from inside police. Another thing where I go do, when I listen well no. Another thing where I go do, now to promote force from Nigeria police. Now that force where they make them feel say they pass God. It will be Nigeria Police Department, not be Nigeria Police Force. Because the other police force now the one where the colonial matters create to suppress us. But anybody where they harass or illegally arrest, the police officer wey carry out the arrest must be prosecuted for violating human rights. So what we do is to make sure say for every police station wey dey for Nigeria, there will be a human rights desk that is different from the police, which will be there, so that the human rights desk will be able to ascertain that the person wey dem detain for the police has committed any kind of offence. Me myself, wey dey here, when I dey university, they carry me go special anti-robbery squad when I dey Unilag. Wetin I do, I dey protest against the government. Say make dem bring Nigeria on democracy. So I know how police be. The Nigerian police wey we get now, they no be for Nigerians, they dey for themselves. We must change that around, because it should not be a crime for somebody to look good. It should not be a crime for somebody to wear better clothes. Make police come dey talk say person wey get iPad or iPhone or laptop, say make you go dey provide the receipts. How can you provide receipt or something when you don't buy, or that somebody wey buy am come from you from abroad, wey no send the receipt? Wetin concern police? Concern receipt of laptop. If there's still laptop from somewhere police dey look for am, they go look for the serial number. If it match, you know how to do am, but we know the reason why they do am. They take am extort money from una. As per the question of women, me I don talk am. The Nigerian women now never wan free una self. Una get the numbers. If una decide today what the women decide they wan vote for work and they don win the election before the election itself, una get numbers, una get strength. But make I discuss wetin women go do when they dey under our government. Any business wey una wan do for people wey dey do business, we go provide you soft loan to take do the business. If una no wan do business, if una wan do other things, including even women wey wan go back to school, we go provide schools for adults. There's something they call adult education. Some people dey wey be say as dem dey as dem na still wan go school sef. Go learn, even if na to just learn to read and write, we go do am. But most importantly, wetin women dey suffer pass for Nigeria na health care. Una go born pikin, una dey pregnant, from pregnancy to una deliver, nobody take care of una. Na deliver finish, nobody take care of una. Sometimes some people no even fit deliver their children because they get other issues and they don't even detect them. Women dey die like flies for this country. If we dey this as we dey this Ajegunle now, I'm not sure say one hospital dey for this Ajegunle area. Where they were any hospital dey? Government hospital, not be private hospital. So we go put hospitals all over here. I know there among the people where they promise dispensary. Everybody already get dispensary for house these days. Real hospital, where we say even somebody wey dey for Ikoyi sef, they go dey die to come Ajegunle hospital. Like I dey tell una, na this place go be the place for urban renewal for Nigeria when we start government next year. When una write am down, una record my voice, say I talk am, say we go begin the new Nigerian urban system. All the trailers wey we see for road, we go clear all of them. The problem why trailer dey dey for road say Nigerian leaders they no dey think. Chance dey for us to get port for Warri, they no go gree put one port for Warri. Chance dey to put port for Calabar, they no go put am there. They keep everything for Lagos because they don't want to make other parts of Nigeria develop and enjoy. And they create part of this problem. And the same people where they create the problem, now won't come back to rule now. So going back to women as well, una deserve free medical care. Now they hear me so? So we say una get problem, una just need one card, what they call health card. We will introduce health card. Everybody will get time to fit see doctor. Anyway, if you see doctor for Ajegunle, if no work for you, you move to another place to get the referral up to the best clinic wey go dey for the country. Under our own government, president not going to go for treatment for London. if anybody sick, make we treat ourselves for here. Because if to say our politicians they treat themselves for here, they will not build hospitals wey go good for themselves. But anybody wey just get catarrh, e no enter plane, e run go Dubai. Anybody wey get headache, enter plane, e go London. Anybody wey get running stomach, enter plane, e go South Africa. Because hospitals wey dey work no dey for Nigeria. And we get the best doctors, and we get correct doctors wey dey here. Wetin our doctors dey do? They fly for months. No, they travel out, no, they work for other people. Because this Nigeria not the good for anybody. Nigeria, any Nigerian will come up from Nigeria, they work well. But the moment when they enter Nigeria, Nigeria will destroy you. So we want to create that kind of country where we say all of them go dey happy inside. As I mentioned before, people they do business, they are entitled to loans. Not be loans where this one wey dey talk say end power loans or the one wey dey do for alert, that one na bribery for election o. Wetin dey call the one wey trader money. That thing na 419 o. That is not what you need. You deserve institutionalized loans. Yes, they are just using that one to buy votes o. After na vote for them, una no go see, una no go even see trader alert anymore. Say talk less about money. Na 419. What they take and do. And there are other things where they say things go na they sell, we will create condition for na to they sell, what na they sell for here to anywhere in Nigeria. Because some of them get products for here, we say somebody even need for Oshodi or they need for even Abuja. But they don't also get that because you know never they part of the technology where will be allowed to sell na things all over the world. You can imagine for this country, we get agricultural products. But we still carry South African shop rights to come to sell for Nigeria. We know they buy from our own people. And that is why our people they poor all the time. When I get fish for this Ajegunle, we correct pass the fish where they import from Nigeria, but they don't go buy fish from Una. They go they carry fish we don't spoil, come through our port for here on the sell for because there's nothing being done to promote the business wey dey for here. We are not a place in Nigeria where we say we're going to work for now. Anything we dey sell now, we go buy the thing first from before we go out to go and buy the thing at all. So that we go create local industry, small businesses. We go make una happy. We go make una send una children to school, go hospital when una sick, and dey for road where we carry una go home and get electricity for una houses. Now they hear me so? Yes, sir. So at the thing where I get to tell you that about the questions when I don't ask us. Get one more question. Yes, sir. Okay. How are you, sir? You're welcome.
AAC.
Take it back.
Sir, this last election, my comrades win that election completely. When they rig the election, because we work tirelessly to make sure that they enter here. One, I need assurance on how we are going to do it to make sure that you protect our votes. One. Two, if you look at Nigeria here, we don't have security. And by the special grace of God, last year, I moved with a process of getting Nigeria security gadgets. But at the end of it, Defense House refused to sign it. Where we can produce German that will show you if there is any motor passing here that carry arms or bomb or whatsoever, it will track it down and you get detected. You take it out. Where we want to build cameras that can show you Sambisa Forest, show you where they are and whatsoever, you pick those people. But Nigeria don't want all those things. What is the assurance to us that those things can come to existence in Nigeria? 3, we are into agriculture, but here, Nigeria cannot preserve agricultural produce. We produce today, it will lavish tomorrow. Yeah. It perish tomorrow and that is why many of us in Nigeria become a good topic because they prefer consuming it, let it be inside their body than seeing their product wasting. Fourth one, sir. Hope I'm not asking much questions. The fourth question I want to ask you at the drop so far is this, sir. If you become a president of Nigeria, we in the Christendom, what is our goal? How are you going to put Christianity in Nigeria? God bless you.
Thank you. I will answer to the last question. I will tell you that I will be the president of everybody in Nigeria. Whether you be Christian or you be Muslim, in fact, the truth is anything where you dey worship, you are safe under our government. Even if na Biro you dey worship. Because for Nigeria, not only Christianity and Islam dey, other ones dey. But it is very important what you have said, because if you na vote for this man wey dey for Abuja now, the lifeless one, any religion wey dey at risk. Because as Buhari dey, not be only Christians wey dey pursue, e dey even dey pursue Muslims. Shiites, you know how they kill Shiites like they kill flies. The man no get respect for religious freedom. So if you vote for him, you might as well kiss your religion. Bye-bye. And I'm very serious about it. I am not inflaming any religious passion. I'm just giving you statements of fact that they don't believe in religious freedom except you believe in their own religious sects. The issue of post-production, post-harvest processing that you mentioned is the simplest thing nowadays. In fact, if you look around you, China is already doing it. Chinese people come into this country, they buy things from you, ginger, common ginger. They take it around in the Kenya here. In different, I won't be surprised if Chinese people don't take for this and take for themselves. What do you think they are doing? They are buying products from you, they are preserving it, and they are taking it to China, and they are becoming billionaires from your own sweat. It needs the intervention of government to know what they do, to provide the opportunity for you that if you grow something that needs to be taken care of after you are done with the harvest, you should have a place to process it in your neighborhood. If you want to store it in the refrigerator, you should have a place to process it in your neighborhood. And it's very, very cheap and easy to do. But government will not be do waiting other small government they do for places like Benin Republic. I will even remember about your agricultural products. You mentioned your number 2 question. Remind me again, I just want to say it. Security. I come from a background of technology. I started Sahara Reporters 12 years ago. What was the driving force? Technology. Nigerian leaders, they get analog brain. The way you are talking now is you are talking digitally. I have been around places in the world where they say for toll gates, if your car drive past toll gates, it gets something where you will detect underneath whether they get bombed. Do you know that the whole of Nigeria Army, they don't get drones? Imagine what drone technology can do to fight Boko Haram. You remember, Nigeria president under Jonathan, they go commission one drone. When Buhari came, they changed the paint of the drone. You go commission them again. You can never find the drone working anywhere. Drones are things that are so cheap and easy to get. Even primary school students from Japan, they produce drones. As we did here, if to say one of our guys comes, we must fly drone around this Ajekule for the workshop for your laptop. See how the whole Ajekule be. But I can tell you, the police wey dey for this Ajekule no get drone. Meanwhile, even civilian drones can help them to fight crime. If they hear say, wahala dey go on somewhere, just ask the drone to go around, make e look before police go there, you don discover people wey dey cause the problems, arrest them, you don't have any problem. For Nigeria, we don't get any of those. Police. Yes. Police, they're more interested in how they will extort money. They are not interested, they are not even interested in fighting crime. What you should understand, my brother, is that army generals wait there for Nigeria. They don't want to make Boko Haram end. What Nigeria when they chop. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm sorry about what happened to you, but when we come into government, anybody will get technology will be help this country. Not only would we invite you, because we will appoint a chief innovation officer for Nigeria. Not only will we invite you, we invest in your technology so that after a while, your technology can be sold to generate foreign income for this country or revenue for this country. The first question is I'm just trying to make sure that protecting our votes. This is one area where we come back to you. Who know our neighborhood pass now? Now. Yes. You know all the guys with the rig election now. If you not stand where one day say this vote will we get for Jeff, nobody will touch am. They will discover say they not do anything about it. Maybe now use technology. And waiting with the small technology where you get. Cell phone. Your phone. Anywhere we are go vote. When I take picture of the final result as soon as the counting is send it to us. We will they go publish. So what happened to Jeff the other time? He say now they wait for INEC to announce the results. INEC don't get the result of the person when they don't report. But due to say that don't send the result to us that time, we go don't announce the results as soon as it happen. Nobody will change the result when we say you don't do it for internet. That is the encouragement. I'm not saying that you go and buy guns or cutlass to fight anybody. Use common sense and common science and common technology to beat them to their game. Alright? And that is what we expect all of you to do for AAC and during the presidential election on February 16, 2019. We don't want a single vote that is meant for us to be stolen or diverted elsewhere because we want to win that election by at least 20 million votes. So that by 20 million on that day, we know who will be president of Nigeria, and Nigeria can be on the path of happiness, progress, prosperity, and peace. Finally, thank you so much, my brother, for the fantastic question. By the way, I want to thank you for coming. We have a lot of respect for you, and we will continue to do whatever we can. Even if we don't win, we will stay with all of you who have been abandoned in this society because you have some form of special condition. Thank you for coming.
Take it back! I'm looking now on TikTok my own. My name now, I'm a rank skiller on the chapter. I'm a musician. I brought for this area. I was here. The thing is saying one very important part where as you say all Nigerians, when I use the word all, they say as you say the thing that they happen. All Nigerians they think people with their leg or their hand no good to be beggars. They believe anybody will be the form, they be like leg or hand. People or we don't get level. Since when Nigeria become Nigerian matter, how poor we dey and all the mistakes we don't make. I don't see anybody don't reason go where physically challenged person dey. Some people go, they get out of their house, but they don't bring them out because of shame. The pikin himself don't pick up because of shame. Now he don't mix up because of shame. But if you check out well, you will see inside of that pikin, there's potential, there's gifts, there's skill where you need to exhibit. But because the kind of country we will be, all those kind of people, they abandon them. Like me, for instance, I hustle on my own, I don't get any support, I don't get any godfather. I know my man rich, my family rich. I mean, you hustle, and unless I hustle, nothing is survive. Take care of myself, take do my music, take support people who will be like me, buy the crushes, that's the I dey do am for this area. I don give like 4 people no chair. Why use my money buy my sweat? No be say I get to, you know. Now I don give people crutches. No be say I get. I use that million to open foundation where I get my 400 members. Wey be like me. So wetin dey there be say oga me I no say you go wait by the grace of God Almighty because of your heart you get good heart God go help you to win me I go vote for you and I go tell my people to vote for you. Now the thing wey I wan ask you be say abeg wetin go be our faith as citizens as sons of sons, I mean, as people well, as legitimate Nigerians, wetin go be our faith because some of us dey mind. Like if you look here now, be like say only me dey this for this being proud. But we plenty for this area wey be like this, but how many come out? You know, the fear, the shame. So abeg, we go get mouth to come aside and every other person. Work in banks, work in offices, institutional jobs. Because apart from sports, we get other things. Like me, I think to music, some people say to shoe complex, something to hair making, something to hair bathing, you know, different skills. But nobody will support. These 400 members now, when I get, now they want some potential. And we get plenty for inside Nigeria, even 65% of Nigeria said, not like this a day. But you know, what's in our faith? And speak for us.
Thank you so much. Take it back. AAC. Take it back. Now make I give you a hug.
Take it back.
Take it back. Action. Thank you for your bravery. Thank you for your passion. And thank you for your generosity in helping your community. You know, one of the things that needs to change in Nigeria is the language that we use to address people of your own genre, I mean your own class. We should not be calling you disabled. You are not disabled. Disabled is in the mind. It's in the mind. You know, you are just a member of a special population of Nigerians who has got some issues that don't need to be referred to as disability. What is interesting about your community is that in this country, we have never won gold before at the Olympics for able-bodied people. But our special population in every Olympics, they win gold for us. I think about 3 days ago, we just won some kind of a World Cup too. Yes? But guess what? If you go to a federal building today, there is no special access for people of your population. If you get to a public bus today, there's no way you can get on the bus, which you deserve special access. So what we are saying, and this is the 4th or 5th time, in fact, all my rallies, make sure that people of the special population sit in front. So I've been meeting with them on a regular basis. You cannot believe that there are over 10 million Nigerians in the special population category who have PVC. But every time we use them for special, social experiments, it is when during the election that they remember you, they run to you, deceive you, play music, then they run away. But the way to start doing this is to make sure that we do not create special schools for special population. We must make you compete with people who are able-bodied because you don't have any problems. You just have a circumstance that is different from others. In the job environment, the federal government of Nigeria doesn't have a policy on how to hire people like you. What we are going to do is that for every 10 job openings, we must have 2 openings for people from the special population category. It must be the official policy of the federal government. The other thing we do is we must start sharing our wealth. according to the needs of our people. Nigeria's biggest problem is that Nigeria has been supporting the greedy, and as a result, we have never had enough money to support the needy. It is time to start supporting our needy so that the greedy can go into retirement. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
So I have said it and I've said it in front of you again. For every quarter, everybody that is certified to be in the special population category, never mind that I've never used the word disability. They are not disabled in my eyes. You will be entitled to a support, institutionalized support, not like the trader money support or one-time election bribery, of 50,000 naira every quarter. That means for every quarter, you get 50,000 naira in 4 places, in transit. Every 3 months, you get 50,000 naira. And it must be such that while you are getting it, you are doing job training so that you can work. Or where you don't want to work for government or work in the public sector, they give you support privately. You get loans that are interest-free because of your special condition. And that will help our society to grow. Because you know why? Those who are in the special population category have to work 2 or 3 times as hard as people who are able-bodied to prove their point. That is why some of you have better brains than we are. Your minds are clearer than our minds, those able-bodied people. It's the reason why you can win gold in the Olympics and our own Super Eagles not even win anything for World Cup. Because of your determination and focus. Because society doesn't accept you, you are the ones looking for acceptance. But in the world where there is civilization, special population people have even better rights than people who are able-bodied. They have special parking lots. If you go to a mall, the first 10 parking lots must be reserved for people in the special population. If you go to a pedestrian bridge, everywhere I've been to, there's a machine at the bottom of the pedestrian bridge where you put your wheelchair to carry you to the other side of the pedestrian. If you go to public buses, you must have a machine that pops out, takes you inside, and everybody must wait until you get inside, sit down, and they will hook your wheelchair to the wall or the pole before they leave. And you have a special health card so that if you have a problem, instead of leaving your house, the doctors will come and treat you at home. And you have an emergency. They will also have special housing support for you so that you can find a house to live in. We owe you everything you deserve. Nobody should mistreat somebody. In fact, it is a crime by United Nations definition to discriminate against person that is in that special population category. You are going to see that I've broken it down to you because I understand and I feel terrible about what goes on with our special population people in Nigeria. But you can imagine a government that doesn't care for our yes, why would they care about you? But finally, this is to all of us who are sitting here. We are the ones who are the most wicked against special population people. The kind of jokes we say around them, the way we treat them. Some people, we have children who have conditions, special conditions. They will hide them in their houses. In fact, there are Nigerians who kill children that have special conditions. It's a huge crime against humanity, and that has to stop. But when we become president, brother, you are going to love this country. And you will love it so much, you will forget your special condition. So thank you so much. We have a room for one question. Comrades, just quickly. Sorry.
AAC.
Take it back.
AAC.
Take it back.
Take it back.
Action.
Your Excellency, I know you. We know you. You have done it before. I'm a witness. all you are saying now, I believe because I've experienced it before. What I want to ask of you now is the image of Nigerians. It was this in the late 80s. This same our president now abused Nigerians, specifically the youth. The statement was, my people are senseless, my people are useless, my people are indisciplined. That was as the military head of state. He came back now as a president, a civilian. He still went ahead in the diaspora and said Nigerian youths are lazy. In fact, they have dented our image. Even as a Nigerian and in our neighboring countries here, if you present your passport, they see you as a criminal. They see you as a suspect. What is the plan of this, our party, to redeem and revive the image of Nigerians and youth in the diaspora? Thank you.
Thank you very much. I would have loved to take more questions, but we have to do it small street match, please. Accept my apologies in advance. My comrade there, we met in the university and he knows that everything I'm saying here, I will do 100 times over. Like they say in America, when we become president, you ain't seen anything yet. And we bring to bear on this country the kind of developments that you have never seen before. And you'll be surprised how easy it is to govern a country. We make it so oversimplified that you will be cursing our leaders for 58 years, immediately after we become leaders in this country. But when it comes to the image of Nigeria, image is illusion now. You know, it is say that it is the way you lay your beds, it's the way you sleep on it. The moment Nigeria gets the leadership right, the image of Nigeria will rise automatically. The moment Nigeria starts treating its people right, people will start respecting Nigerians. The moment Nigeria starts employing its youth and providing them jobs, Nigeria will become a respectable place. The moment Nigeria has motorable roads, Nigeria will be respected by, you know, let me tell you, even as bad as Nigeria is today, African countries, they respect the people they call Nigerians. When they see you, they say, that guy is a Nigerian. No. It's a loaded question. Because they know that that's a man that has undying spirit. That's a man that has creative mind. And that's a man that you can see today, he's very poor. Tomorrow when you see him, he has climbed out of poverty, out of sheer hard work. That's a Nigeria where somebody's father and mother came from Ajegunle and they became the best soccer player in the world. That's a Nigeria where some people's parents cannot even feed them when they are growing up and they became the best singers in the world. This Ajegunle is a place of Nigerians that didn't even have good schools to go to, and they have become some of the best doctors in the world. So the Nigerian spirit is what we should keep until we get the right leadership. One final thing I will say, comrade, is that, and I say this all the time, you know the biggest burden we have as Nigerians is that other Africans are looking up to us to get it right. It's like they are waiting. We are the ones holding Africa back. The moment we get it right here, Africa will start rising. Africa will become a giant in the sun. That is all I can say to you, but you need to make a choice. And the choice is simple. It's to say enough is enough. We are taking it back without looking back. Thank you so much, AJCG, for hosting us. It's a pleasure. Take it back! Take it back!
Please, shall we rise up? Please, shall we rise up and close? Let me quickly invite one of our fathers here in the person of Pastor Etel Nadi to come and close us with prayer, brief prayer. Please, shall we pray? In Jesus' name. In Jesus' name. Amen. Our dear Father, we thank you. We give you praise. We give you worship. We give you adoration. Thank you for this great gathering. Thank you for your son and his aspirations. We give you praise in the name of Jesus Christ. The Bible says that the horse is prepared for the day of battle. And the safeties of the Lord. We therefore commit your son, the ACC glory into your hand. We ask that you grant if they have desire in the mighty name of Jesus. We pray that this nation called Nigeria shall be great again. I cover everyone here with the blood of Jesus. As you go, may the mercy of God go with you. Throughout your campaign, no evil shall befall you. The angel of the Lord shall go with you. And by the grace of God, your desire shall come to pass. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. AAC. Take it back. Take it back. God bless you.
Mr. Dem Joshua.
Comrade Joshua.
I can pay for
Thank you.
Everyone. Hi guys. So we just ended a town hall meeting in Ajegole and we'll be proceeding to the revolutionary walk as promised. If you want to join us, we are currently at Sterling Wema bus stop at Ajegole, AJCT. So come on, come on, and come join the walk with Omoyele Sowore. For everybody who's been saying that you've not heard of AAC in Edo State, like I usually say, it's not about what we can do at national level, it's about what you can do. So start your campaign, talk to your friends, talk to your family, talk to your people, and do your part. Don't go anywhere, we're going to join the walk.
Stay on my motor.
Yes, it down.
Not here. Not here. That place. Please inside.
Except I stand and
When I carry this,
You don't have to. I need this. But call me next money somehow.
Maybe wind up for you. May your face show.
Peter, you wind up for that place show.
Dojo.
Hey, Josh, I'm going to take 3-1. Sorry, excuse me. Etri bola. Hello, Etri. Hello. I can't see you. Yeah, where? I'm not. The dude will not just allow me to live stream. He said he needs his coverage. I need a bike. I need a bike. I can't see you. I want to get what you do.
Omoyele Sowore, His Excellency.
Action!
No more APC. Yes. No more PDP, no more APC. Next year.
Our president will be. Snap it, snap it.
Our president will be.
Now me. Children, I don't tire for all the old people waiting for Nigeria.
Amen, you go do well. You know the politicians and them.
I know that they don't take that go, they don't steal.
Me, I don't have
This will not be like your picking. You know better than all those old people.
Now you to level fine.
Save Baba.
Well done, oh.
That is our president.
That's our president.
Hey, yeah. You don't dey go. Yes, so Nigeria spread.
Yes, you go.
Sowore for president.
May will of God be done.
Mr. Jeff is going to be in the car. He's going to be in the car.
I think he's leaving.
How will you follow them? Why not pick a bike?
Bike. Did they go?
Wherever we are going.
Where's my shop? I'm with you. Where are you now? I'm with you. Please give me some snacks.
I steal your phone, please.
I need a bike. I can't be in the same, what's it called?
We are going.
They're leaving. Oh, okay.
Okay, I don't want that guy.
Shift. Hi guys, so as you can see, we are waiting. Say hello to people. Say hello, people are watching. Hello. Are you serious? This one, if she wants to be anywhere of progress, and it's a lie. We take her back by fire, by thunder. So thank you so much for joining today's broadcast. If you've been with us since we had the town hall meeting and then the short walk, this is the first time in the history of Nigeria, anyway, that I know of, that I couldn't find a bike, sorry, that a presidential candidate will walk the streets of Nigeria, talk less of Ajegunle, with how dirty and rough and, you know, whatever you want to quantify the road is. So it's been an amazing one. And please, like I usually say, donate, because we are not run by any godfather or God society. Or God society. We are run by you, by, you know, me. Your 5 naira, your 1,000, your 10,000 goes a long way in ensuring the success of this campaign and subsequently us winning the election come 2019. So the account to vote in is the Zenith Bank account details 10060. To donate. Me, I'm ahead of time. I want us to me already. The account to donating is 10060238871. Omoyele Sowore presidential campaign, Zenith Bank account. And for the GoFundMe, www.gofundme/Sowore2019. Thank you so much, guys. Like, come your screen again. I'm still your favorite TV girl, Zainab. Bye bye.